Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Meg here. I'm going to be leading you guys today in some really simple stretches that you can do to increase your flexibility all while you're sitting down. So something really key and important is before you move into any stretches, it's important to first warm up our body, because if we just stretch when our muscles are cold, that's when we can pull a muscle or we can injure ourselves. So let's start with a quick warm up. We're going to start by circling those shoulders backwards. And as we do so, let's breathe in and out, and we'll focus on just how you're feeling. How are you feeling today? Maybe it's not as you'd wish, but that's why you're here. We're going to start moving our bodies, and guaranteed you're going to feel so much better at the end of this session today. So let's extend your leg, where we're going to reach the arm, reach your leg, extend your leg out in front, and we're going to really warm up that body before we move into our stretches. All right, so as you're doing this, remember to sit up nice and tall so your shoulders are back. Focus on that breathing as well. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. Really important to stretch, really important to move. And something I wanted to put out there today is I am really looking, as you guys know, I'm doing this every day, and up to this point I've been having lots of ideas. I know, heard lots of feedback already in terms of what you guys are interested in. All right, from here we're going to be tapping out to the side. Oh, I've got Finley's bed. He doesn't join me yet, maybe a bit later. But I would love to get some feedback and some different topics that you guys are interested in me sharing in my live videos. So I'd love to hear from you. So whether it's more stretches for flexibility, maybe it's strengthening exercises, maybe you're interested in some different exercises using equipment like weights or resistance bands. So whatever that is, please let me know, put it down in the comment section below, and I'd love to hear from you guys so that I can continue bringing you some a great variety of sessions. All right, good. So we're going to reach those arms right overhead, stretching, reaching up towards the ceiling. And as we do this, we're going to do the same knee. So we're marching on the spot. Like I said, we're really warming up that body. You want to make sure that we're ready to move into these stretches that we do next. Good. Let's breathe in and out. Awesome. And if you are watching live, I would love to know, so please put a 1 in the comment section below, and let me know where you're tuning in from today as well. And if you are watching the replay, I'd love to know as well, so put it 2, and remember to give me some feedback. What are some of those exercises that you guys would love to see? All right, good. And last one, we're going to twist to the side, lifting your knee, breathing in and out, stretching that back, getting a nice stretch here. Stretching our back, stretching also the side of our body. Breathing in and out. You guys are doing great. And as well, to warm up our neck, look over your shoulder. So we're looking from side to side. And just ensure that you don't do this too quickly. Don't want to get dizzy. Good, we'll do 2 more. And last one. All right, good. So let's go right into it. We're going to go right into some awesome stretches that you can do while you're sitting. So the very first one, we're going to start from head to toe today. So we're going to start with some stretches for your neck. So we'll just begin by looking over your shoulder, side to side, nice and easy. And this is a good time, chance for you to take a break. Focus on you. Focus on taking some deep breaths. What I know is that when we refill our own cup, then we have more to give to other people. So remember that the time that you take for yourself alone, doing your thing, whether it's exercising, whether it's getting out for a quick walk, whether it's doing something artistic or something, a hobby, it is so important that we take time to do these things. All right, and then we'll look up and down, so up towards the ceiling, down towards the floor. And as we're doing this one, we're going to also circle and twist those wrists. So continuing to look up and down. Steady breathing. And then change directions of those wrists, looking down and up. Good, let's go for 2 more. And 1 more. All right, excellent. So let's take one arm across and we're going to be stretching that shoulder and stretching down your arm. So reach for your opposite shoulder here, and then you're gonna place your hand right on your elbow and then bring your hand above the elbow and push. So we're pressing in, and as you're doing this stretch, you should feel a stretch down your shoulder and down your arm. It should be nice and gentle. Of course, the harder you push, the deeper the stretch. And as we're doing these stretches, I do suggest holding them for about 30 seconds per side. You can be the judge, but often I find if we hold a stretch for 5 seconds, it's not going to do very much. So it is important to remember to really hold the stretch, focus on deep breathing, focus on you. And let's do the other side. So take that arm straight, reach for your shoulder, place your hand on your elbow, shift up and push in. Good. Taking time for you. What does that look like? What does that look like? And is that something that comes naturally for you, or is that sometimes challenging to schedule? I know for many clients that I work with, they find it's challenging. It's challenging. All right, so we're just gonna easily stretch those arms. Elbows are bent, taking it forwards and back. Good. And then what we'll do now is we're gonna take your arm right in front, hand is in front, bring your other hand just to wrap around those fingers, and we're gonna be pulling back. So we're getting a nice stretch down the forearm, in your hands as well. We'll hold it here. Breathing in and out, remembering we're still sitting up nice and tall, away from the back of that chair. Good. All right, and then we're going to shake it out. Do the other side. Bring that our hand right up. Bring your hand to your fingers and pull back. So we're feeling a nice stretch here, keeping your arms straight. Yeah, feeling that stretch up that arm, definitely feeling it in your forearm and your hands as well. So anyone with arthritis may enjoy this one. Okay, let's release and shake it out. Good. Now we're going to be using, I've got another couch right here as you can see, but you can also use a coffee table to stretch the back of your legs and your back. So I'll show you the options here. So option 1 is to use that coffee table. We're going to straighten your leg fully out, and we're just going to be hinging forwards, leaning over, and then reaching towards that foot. So just go as far as you can. Don't worry about actually touching your foot, but the principle is more about leaning, not rounding your back too much, but more we're hinging at your hips. And that's where we'll feel that deep stretch right up the back of your leg, in your calf muscles, and up in your hamstrings. So we're going to hold it here. And what I usually find is the first time you do it, you may not be very flexible, and that's okay. If you've been going for more walks, or maybe you've been doing the opposite and sitting at home a little bit more, maybe you have been doing some other exercises and you are feeling a bit stiff, so this is a really good stretch for the back of that leg. All right, come on up, and I'll show you on this side. You can also use a couch or another chair. So we're going to straighten that leg, and then again leaning forwards just a bit, and then walk that hand down towards your foot. And notice what side you're more flexible on, because most of us have a more flexible side. And just to note as well, we're not bending that knee, we're keeping it soft, but we're not actually bending. All right. Good, this is a good one. So come on up. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna just stretch it out. Let's let those knees go out to the side, out and in. Arms as well, breathing in and breathing out. Just letting those knees fall open up along with the arms as well. Squeezing your shoulder blades back. Awesome. All right, so one of the flexibility tests that I do with my clients is I have them reach one arm down their back and the other arm up their back. So what we're going to aim for here is we want the top arm to be reaching towards your other hand. Now I know not many people can actually touch, you may surprise yourself, but if you've had a shoulder injury, then you may be able to go about halfway, and that's fine. So from the back, it does look like this. One arm reaching down, one arm reaching up, and then you're going to be holding it there, and I do suggest grabbing your shirt. So you can grab your t-shirt. If you have a resistance band, or if you even just have like a towel, you can hold on to your towel, and you can try walking your hands a bit further down. But this is a really good stretch for the back of your arm, for your triceps, and it's really good for our shoulders too. So just listen to your shoulders, because I know if you have any limitations, you only can go so far. So let's move to the other side, reach down your back, and the other arm reaches up. And you may find, like me, this side is better. So that's good. It's good if you have one side that's more flexible, but just know that it's okay. Just work with your limitations and don't put any pressure on yourself to do more than you should. All right, and again, if you have a handy, a towel or something handy you can grab onto, you can always hold it here as well. But don't push beyond what you can do. All right, good, so let's shake it out. And then I have a lot of people asking me, how can we stretch the front of our legs, our quads, seated? So if you are standing, I'll show you here, you can't see my body too well, but you can grab your foot and then hold it here to stretch the front of your thigh. So that's the standing option, but the seated option looks like this. So you're going to be turning to the side in your chair, and you're going to be keeping that toe bent, so curling your toes under, knee is pointing down towards the floor, and then hold on to the back or the side of your chair or couch. And then what we'll do here is we're just going to lean backwards a little bit, not too far, but just far enough that you can feel the front thigh stretching. All right, so usually the leg in your body is in line. So what we'll do here is we're just going to hold it, because you should feel a deep stretch here. So we'll hold it here. You can choose to reach that arm overhead if that's comfortable, or hold on to the chair or the couch. Good. So often we get very tight right here in our hip flexors. If you're a runner, or if you like to walk a lot and do a lot of that, then we can get very tight from walking. And also just from daily life, going upstairs. When we're sitting, we actually don't use our quads as much, right? So it's easy to get very tight from underuse as well. All right, good. So we're going to be twisting and turning to the side and continuing here. So knee is pointing down, curling those toes under, holding onto the chair or couch, whatever you're balancing on today. Lean over so that leg is in line with your body, and you will feel this one. You will definitely feel a nice pull, and then you can add that arm here. So breathing in and out. Good. And just let this stretch just sink right into it. You'll notice a difference as you hold it a little bit longer. Good. Breathing in and out. Good. All right, and let's come on up. Awesome, and let's stretch it out. So we'll take your knees out and in. Oh, and that's a really good one to start incorporating into each day. Awesome. All right, and we're going to do one more here, one more. So this one, a few options. If you have a hip or knee replacement, I recommend that you cross at your ankles. Let that knee fall open to the side, and then we're going to add a twist the other way. So place your hands on the side of your leg, twist and look over your shoulder, and we're elongating our spine, sitting up really nice and tall to feel that stretch down the back of your back. Good, we'll hold it here, breathing in and out, relaxing those shoulders. Good, so I'm feeling it also in the side of that hip as well as I do a little push. Definitely in my back and spine. All right, let's do a few twists to come out of that one. And then we'll move to the other side, crossing here at the ankle. And I didn't give you the other option. Other option is taking that leg up, and then we're twisting the other way. So you can press into your knee, lengthening the spine, and twisting and holding. Breathing in and out. And like I mentioned earlier, I would love to hear from you guys. What type of exercises are you looking for? Are you looking for ones to energize you? Maybe more that can relax you before bed? I would love to know. So please, in the comments below, please share. I'm excited to be growing my channel and also excited for my online program, which is going to be launching very soon too. So I'll also put links below for more information for that. All right, let's untangle this one. And if you wanted to do that other leg stretch here, you can. I'll let you do that on your own. But together we are going to finish our stretching today with a few deep breaths. So let's bring those arms overhead. Inhale, and then exhale, and bring your hands to your heart. So as we finish our stretches and our session today, I just want to encourage you to think about what are those things that you are grateful for in your life. So I encourage you to list three things that you are grateful for. You can say them out loud, you can say them quietly to yourself, but I know that when we focus on gratitude, our life can really change. All right, amazing. Let's do one more deep breath, in and out. So thank you everyone so much for joining me today. I hope you feel more flexible, and I hope you can come back to this video and that you can refer to this for some great stretches to increase your flexibility and to feel so much better. So thank you all so much. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be back again at 10:30 to do another live. So I will see you guys then. Thank you for all of the positive comments. Thank you for, just for showing up each day. Appreciate you guys. Have an amazing day.